sorry, what?
Welcome back to Mondays Are a Mother. I'm your host, Kaylin. And if you're new here, welcome to this space. Last week was Thanksgiving, and we talked about how it's like not rude to show up for yourself, cut the bullshit, not deal with anybody and everybody. And I shared about just some quick steps of what I've been doing, how it's been working for me. This week, I am giving a little bit of life updates, just going through it, living La Vida Loca. Also talking about the fact that it's already December and we have Christmas like in a few weeks. Holy crap. We have to budget. We have a million things on our plates. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling every bit of 32 right now. My back hurts, my hips hurt, but the show must go on. So grab your Lonnie, grab your water. For me, it's a cherry Coke today, and we're gonna get into it. I am honestly coming from the Thanksgiving like hustle and bustle. It was a lot. I actually went to my dad's and my aunt's and my ex-in-laws. So a little bit of a lot. It was different. Some of you know from Two Without a Clue, my Dad and I went through a period where we didn't talk. I didn't quite, and still just, it's different for me, but we didn't talk for some years. And when I turned 30, he reached out. We have really mended that relationship, and I get to be involved with my brothers, my sister and I. We are super close. It's nice, and I like being in that environment. Also, if you remember with Two Without a Clue, I hadn't spoken to my mom's side of the family since full ownership. I went psycho at my 27th birthday party at Don Poncho's, didn't go back for years, ruined a bunch of family dinners. I was taking things a little bit more personally than I should have when the relationship was not the way that it needed to be anyways. I think that being an alcoholic, and it was the same year I lost David too, so I was definitely drinking heavily. Ugh, it was awful. I gained so much weight too from alcohol. Just so you know, if you're a drinker and you're wondering, oh my gosh, how can I lose weight? Alcohol. Alcohol's it, my love. That held so much for me. High sugar, high yeast. Anywho, that's not what this is about. So I was able to go there, and it is different now. Not being like, I don't know how to really explain it, but there's sort of a sense of wanting to talk to everybody, talk about everything, and then just wanting to be super quiet and not say anything at all. I like being more of a hoster because I feel like those who genuinely, not saying that the places I went weren't genuine, please know that, but there's something about being in your own space, and I show up for people because I care and love them. That's one of my favorite things, is to be a moving part of an event or moving part of a family function. And often after the fact, like, I have found out that maybe they just didn't want me there, or it was awkward, whatever the case is. So hosting really gives me this like comfort and satisfaction of being, I don't know, chosen. Like, these people selected to come and spend time with me because they care for me, love what I do. And it is nerve-wracking to go into other spaces when maybe you haven't felt that. I don't know. At least for me, I've I've felt out of place for a long time in a lot of different scenarios and situations. So with that, taking that time to heal and work through that and go back into these spaces where I haven't always felt welcome is scary. It's so scary, but I am welcome there. I am embraced there. There is healing in that. There is love in that. And most of what I was feeling was often just projection of how like I felt about myself, because I did feel out of place. And taking ownership in it to be a little bit more conscious, a little bit more aware of what I say, what I do, not be so nervous or have a nervous feeling of, am I okay here? Am I safe here? Some of that is just, it comes with being who you are. And like I've said in previous episodes, sometimes you just have to let people do what they do, say what they say, talk how they talk, because none of that changes who you are and your authenticity and how you choose to show up for yourself. None of that determines your worth. And sometimes I think that we forget that. For me personally, I'm a forgetful girly. I'll forget that just because somebody else doesn't like me, that means I'm worthless. I don't know. I'm such a people pleaser. Like, what do you mean there are people out there who go to sleep at night not liking me? I'm so cool. No, I used to be that way. And I know that with this healing, I haven't felt that way in a long time. And healing my nervous system, feeling the way that I feel, being excited to get back into participating with others. I've been a recluse for a long time. Some of that, I feel that it has had to do with wanting to protect my heart, not wanting to be hurt again. Solitude is better than feeling anything. And I gotta admit, that is lonely. That is definitely lonely. I miss being around the people that I love and care about. I miss I've missed out on seeing people grow up. I missed out on joy and laughter and memories. And I've been thankful that there have been people who have embraced me like family, like Jenna. I mean, my God, she has really thrown me into her whole family, to where I love Mama Carol. And Jules' birthday, I got it on the calendar, and we've got the brothers, where I know that if something happened, I could call and they would be there. And JB, him showing up anytime I need it, is wonderful. I can't thank that enough. And then getting to be like a chosen aunt is huge. But I also have really, really enjoyed the satisfaction of being an actual aunt and getting to be that and getting to participate in that. It's nice. It feels good to be healed. It feels good to step into these spaces healed, even if you're preparing, or you've spent a long time preparing yourself for it. You may not ever be fully 110% healed and ready, but it's the progress that makes it something. It's the progress. Like, every time you're doing better than you did before, you're winning. Some people don't like that. Some people do try and rile that up in you, or test and see how healed are you. I don't know, sometimes for me, I'm definitely put into spaces where I'm like, damn it, I'm not healed, I'm healing. Whoops. My bad. I didn't mean to say that, but like, could you please think twice before you crack that little joke? Please make sure you're ready for mine. And it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Self-control is hard. But if you have no self-control, then you're gonna go throughout life just being mad. Just being mad. And I've been angry for so long. I know, so hard to believe. I sound so nice on here. I'm all in my area trying to be, but in IRL, don't give me a pencil and a pad, because I got a list. With that list, I'd like to crumple it up and throw it away and be so far past it that I know I don't even think about it. I don't think about the hurt. I don't think about how that felt, or I don't think about what that did, because I'm finding gratitude in the experiences. Like, hey, thanks for showing me. Thanks for teaching me that lesson. Thanks for being you, so I know that I need to be me. And me would never do that to you. Or sometimes recognizing when you do have support. Sometimes people don't know how to come to you and express support in the best way, or sometimes when they question something, accountability can feel like a personal attack when you're not ready for change. We often run from accountability when it comes to family because we project those insecurities. Who are you to hold me accountable? Who are you to say this to me? Who are you to say that to me? But sometimes you got to think about it. If somebody who you view as a lower caliber, or you view as less than, or you're like, yuck, if so-and-so's addressing something with you, maybe it is time to take a look. Maybe it is time to say, okay, all right, let me get this together. Let me just button it up, So that way when you come back to Christmas, you could be like, Drake, ooh, they say I fell off. Ooh, I needed that. Okay, I need to quit. With the music. I don't know. Sometimes it takes somebody questioning your behavior to really put you in check and be like, hey, let me get it together. Let me move forward. Let me really see what they're talking about. And I know for me that has helped me. I've looked back at situations where I'm like, yo, how dare this bitch question my behavior? Like, I'm making moves bigger and better than they ever had. But then I realized, like, okay, they're questioning my behavior because they want to know why I would do this. They want to know at what point that would put me wherever. And I have to value that. I have to be like, oh, okay. Yeah, actually, you're putting it into a perspective because you need that. I needed that. And thank you. All of those big ass reflection rambles to say that sometimes the people that you might think are your ops or your biggest haters, sometimes they actually are your biggest supporters. Actually, sometimes you need to take a moment to reflect and listen and be like, yo, let me get it together. Let me figure it out. I need it. I need it from time to time, and I'm thankful for it, Like, please, somebody check me. Who gonna check me, boo? Now, next on my little updates, I have been crazy flipping houses. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I'm very glad that I've been given the opportunity just to kind of look and be creative, be more hands-on. I like doing this. I like being able to transform something that somebody has in their head and make it something beautiful. And school is still kicking my ass. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Oh, I know why. I, at some point one day, want to make even more money. I want to do everything. I want to learn everything. I want to help businesses. I want to help myself. I want to be a multi-billionaire. Maybe. I'm manifesting it. I know Nicolas Cage wrote himself a check once and put it in his wallet, and he looked at it every single day until he was able to cash it. And something about that to me, I'm like, oh, all right. Yeah, he ate. I needed that. So that's been a motivator for me. I want to do everything. I want to be my best self. And I know the way to do that is learning and growing and expanding my surroundings. Like, my circumstances can't be my ceiling. I know I'm made for bigger and better, and I'm going to have it all because I deserve it. Same with you, babe. Please, 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 never look at your circumstances, your ceiling. I'm begging you. Now, I guess a little love life update. Good. I don't know. I was on Hinge. I'm still on it, honestly. I haven't looked at it since, I don't know. I think like last week, I want to say. Probably by the time this hits, I still will not have looked at it because I don't know. There's this guy. Here we go. Please let me introduce a new character. I want to say a little over a year ago, maybe 2. I have seen this guy maybe twice, 3 times. I liked him. He likes me until we link, and then that's it. I don't know. And I don't like that. So I will, I'll block him, or I'm toxic. I'll block him, or he'll block me because he's mad that I unfriended him. And I got really mad at him, actually, because he didn't tell me happy birthday. And so I unfriended him. And I don't know. It's goofy. It's silly. We'll see. I think for me, a lot of this, I think the reason why I continue to get back to the same guys, or I'll find the same type of person each and every time, is because it is a little healing for the abandonment in me. Like, oh my God, baby, you came back? Like, that's so hot. Like, girl, grow up. Like, that's so weird. So with that, like, it's more of, is this, I know I'm not acting healed. I know that I'm not doing what I need to be doing, you know? Again, guys, I'm healing, not healed. But sometimes, I don't know, I just want to, sometimes mama's got to go on sale for a little bit just to get it together. I don't know. Even if it's a temporary sale, I'll go back up. I think mostly it's one of those things where I just I've enjoyed his company and he's enjoyed mine. So we'll see. I won't give him a nickname yet because I told him that I'd like to see him more than twice a year. And that if I see him again, that we'll see. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But eventually, I'll get it together when it comes to my dating life or what have you. All I want for Christmas is my husband to come get me. Preferably, if my husband could be at least over 6 foot. Maybe some tattoos. That'd be super hot. Something to do something around here. Y'all know I like big boys. What else? Smart. Please, for the love of God. Honestly, it didn't have to be smart. If he's dumb, that's fine. I'm smart, just as long as he's smart about me. Knows what I like, knows what I want, and can help me out a little bit. Help me move some furniture. God bless. Like, I'm begging. I'm tired of moving furniture by myself. I'm tired of men admiring me for working hard. Bitch, I'm supposed to be you out here in the field. Like, what the fuck? I'm out here in the field like children of the corn. And I'm sick of it. Like, please somebody help me. Please somebody help me. The bills are billing, so Santa, please take the coal out of my stocking. Maybe put one of those, I don't know, like husbands that you like grow in water. That would be sick. I'm chill with that. But I'm definitely not one to settle. I can't settle. I can't. Like, come on, I'm offering the world and you want me to settle for the bare minimum? My love. No. No, 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 no. And you better not fucking settle either, because let me tell you something. The feminine energy creates the home, it cultivates the home. I know a lot of people are like, oh, happy wife, happy life. Often when a woman is fulfilled, the home is fulfilled. Often when that feminine energy is fulfilled, she's a better caregiver, she's a better mother, she's a better partner, she's a better cook, she's a better everything. So when somebody has that wholeness in them, the peace and the energy that it brings is beyond, I don't know, beyond a lot of what people can describe. I've seen it. I love seeing households who match energy. I love seeing men who understand that what they've signed up for and all it is encompassing, and aren't afraid to say, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and hot and heavy. So enough of my little personal ad for my girlies, because most of my audience is women, which is so fun. But enough of my personal ad. With that, I am eventually going to do what grown folks do and get it together. Not where you thought I was going with that, but I do plan on getting more serious and putting myself out there and being more intentional. I think I gotta close some doors, some chapters, knock some beds loose. I don't know what I gotta do first to get the rest of this maybe bad luck or whatever it's called out of my system, but I'm grateful for every lesson learned. To all the boys I loved before, whatever that series is called, it was weird, but I know that everything happens for a reason and everything's full circle. So my full circle moment's coming. I already saw it. I already know it. I'm manifesting it. Now, my mom mantra of the week is that I don't have to do it all. I just have to do what matters. And honestly, it's shifting the mindset from the overwhelm to intention, peace over perfection. I'm so big on effort. I am so big on, hey, let me do what I know is important. Let me prioritize what I know are my needs. Now, my tip of the week is to give yourself one task a day that's going to make your life easier, not anyone else's life, your life. Whether it's pre-packing lunches, ordering groceries instead of shopping, asking for help, or simply taking 10 minutes to breathe, told you this last week. Do something that supports you, not just the household. Like, you need a break. If you're making it run, take the load off, delegate. I promise you, it's going to make your life so much easier. I want to thank you for listening. If you haven't already, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and follow us wherever you get your podcast. Please rate, and do know that we're here for you. Love you. Thank you again. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. Keep growing, and I'm proud of you. Have a great rest of your week. And let's also, please, for the love of God, share your elf on the shelf stories, tricks on combating that guy. You know, if you're a listener with kiddos, please help me. Talk to you soon. Bye.